Early morning compost. I saw a big lizard out here this morning. The thing was about a foot long. A lot of this has been moved from here. You can see where the piles were up in here. Johnny's done a wonderful job moving all that back. Some of it's here, some of it's here. Some of it's there and there and there and down in there. Nagini, Nagini. Hey, that's Nagini. Nagini, always thinking I'm talking to her. Once I feed her, then she has nothing to do with me. Look at her rubbing up against the poison ivy. See that? She rubs up against the poison ivy, and then she's gonna rub up against me. And then I'm gonna break out the poison ivy. See that? Like that? Yeah, we got some poison ivy out here. God. Just can't get away from this stuff. Poison ivy everywhere. Got the Johnny moved the doghouse, and it was up in there. Moved it back here. Eventually we'll get us another dog. But for now, we don't really want one because dogs are very destructive. But this is looking good back here. I think Johnny's done great. We just got to finish moving that compost pile and some of this wood back. Get all that mowed down. I got potatoes up there growing after the tops of the potatoes. But anyway, after the tops of the potatoes die back, then we'll dig up potatoes and and then we'll flatten it out and mow it. A very handy tool, 5-gallon bucket. These are potato tops. These right here. I got potatoes growing in that pile. So when the potato tops die back, then I'll go in there and dig around and pull potatoes out. There's some more potatoes in there somewhere. Not quite sure where they're at right now. But we'll be finding all those potatoes. I think that's a potato top right there. Yeah, that's a potato top right there. I thought there were more. Maybe it just wasn't enough moisture in there for them. Get away from my feet. Anyway, there's poison ivy in here too. You see that? That's poison ivy. And I'm pretty sure there's some potatoes down in here as well. But this isn't just a morning time compost adventure, I guess you could say. All of this over here will eventually break down and compost too, but this is like, I don't know, a bunch. So I just thought y'all might kind of get a view of some of the compost work that we've done. And this right here is settled a lot. It was like up to here, and it's settled down already. I guess the wind and the rain and stuff like that kind of, and as it, you know, what do they call it? As it deteriorates, it just settles and eventually becomes dirt. And all this will too. It'll all just, turn into good dirt. That's something a lot of people don't realize is anything that grows from dirt turns back into dirt. And anything that turns back into dirt will help new plants grow, which is very, very important. Cardboard, you can see some cardboard in there. Yard scraps, leaves, kitchen scraps. You don't want meats and oils and greases and stuff in it. That'll attract rodents, but just general, organic stuff that will, break down and become dirt again, is what you want to put in your compost. All right. Early morning compost update.